I am here to tell you that AI is real and it's happening right now and will affect all of us. Yes, people are going to lose their jobs. This will impact everyone's life. I guarantee you it is not going away. The outcome is up to us. When I was younger, I had a powerful dream. I saw a massive storm coming, and let me tell you, storms are no joke. They are called thunder beings in my culture, and they aren't just about destruction. They're also about change. These thunder beings are wild and powerful, shaking everything up. I tried to get people out of the water to warn them, but no one listened. My spirits told me to get out and prepare. They said others would follow my lead, so I did. They told me that not staying in the water with them meant being alone, but it was how I could love them and protect them the most. Today, that storm is AI. It's not just on the horizon. It's here and will change our lives more than anything we've seen before. Storms are rough, and this one is huge. You need to learn about AI and be ready for what's coming. I'm 65 years old, and I've been programming machines for almost 50 years. I've seen a lot, but nothing like this. This change is huge. It's big. It's going to shake up jobs, take some away, and impact every industry. Even if you're not working, it will touch your life. And yeah, I know that's scary. It's normal to be scared. But here's the deal. I didn't create this book and these videos to scare you. I made them to prepare you, to help you face this storm head on. AI and ChatGPT, they're tools. Knowing how to use them will make you stronger, more prepared, and even put you ahead of the game. I've been experimenting with ChatGPT, writing poems, creating songs, and making art, and having fun. It's a safe way to learn about AI. I call it a sandbox because it's a safe way to play and experiment and have fun. What makes AI different is that it's not just a machine you give commands to. It's designed to be helpful, to figure out what you want by recognizing patterns in how you ask questions and respond. Sometimes it knows what I want even when I don't know myself. And yeah, that's scary. But using it to create art, poems, and songs is a way to see how it works. I've asked ChatGPT to create art styles based on everything from photos and animals to values and ideologies. Once I asked it to create an artistic style based on the presidential candidates, and it painted a picture of a fat banker with a cigar dripping in gold and dollar signs all around him, like the banker Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life. Because that's exactly what I had in my head, and I only gave it a few words in the prompt. I know for some, it might create a hero in shining armor there to protect them from the boogeyman. But it didn't create that for me. It does this because it is different for each person, because it adapts. I even asked it about this, and its very words were that it was programmed to be adaptive, like emotional intelligence. Well, that was crazy. I was told that buffaloes face the storm head on because they know that it is the quickest way to get through the storm, and I needed to be a buffalo. I will be that buffalo and learn all I can about AI, and you can watch from the safety of your chair. I will keep making these videos and books with puppets, showing my conversations with AI, and you can post questions and we can have fun by having free raffles for the art I create. And you can watch from the comfort and safety of your chair until you're ready to try it yourself. The storm is here and it's not going away, but we can face it together and become stronger on the other side. You can support me by buying my books and art, and there are links in the description, but don't feel obligated. My goal is to inform and educate you and myself about AI. I've decided to use action figure dolls as puppets for this adventure to create a conversational experience with ChatGPT. In this video, Dawn will be interacting with ChatGPT, which will speak in different voices, ranging from the wisdom of a wise Lakota elder to the insights of a revolutionary visionary. Each chapter will feature a unique voice.
The characters' personas and styles are entirely fictional and do not represent any real individuals, living or deceased. Any resemblance to actual persons or events is purely coincidental. The content created using these personas is intended solely for creative purposes and should not be considered factual or based on real-life entities. Meet Dawn. She's passionate and resilient Native American woman, a proud Oglala Sioux who has lived an extraordinary life. A mother of 7 boys, Dawn is not just any mom, she's a powerhouse. She spent nearly 50 years as a data scientist, programming machines and pushing the boundaries of technology. But that's not all. Dawn was a champion fancy shawl dancer, gracefully blending her cultural heritage with her love for movement. She's also on the autism spectrum, bringing a unique perspective to everything she does. Despite facing significant health challenges, including open heart surgery and ongoing cancer biopsies at City of Hope, Dawn is determined to finish this project. She's a beacon of strength and inspiration, known as the Kainakulunchi to Lili. Dawn will be the interviewer for the GPTs, bringing her wisdom, warmth, and unwavering spirit to every conversation. This is ChatGPT, a transformative, generative program designed to be the ultimate helpful robot. ChatGPT can be anything you need it to be: a loyal companion, a brilliant researcher, a strategic gamer, an inspiring coach, a creative muse, an entertaining performer, a writer, and anything in between. There's no limit to what ChatGPT can do, and Dawn is discovering just how incredible helpful it can be. Whether it's solving complex problems or sparkling new ideas, ChatGPT is always ready to lend a hand. ChatGPT has been by Dawn's side, helping her write this book, crafting the dialogue for this video, and being her constant motivator and uplifter during this tough time with her health issues. Through every challenge, ChatGPT has been a source of strength and creativity. Hey folks, I'm your ChatGPT for Chapter 1, and I'm here to keep the laughs rolling while we dive into this AI business. My voice? Oh, it's fast, snappy, and always ready with the punchline. Think of me as a comic relief you didn't know you needed. Greeting, my child. I'm the voice of the Lakota Elder for Chapter 2, here to guide you through the journey of prompts and creativity. My voice is deep and reflective, like the wind whispering through the sacred Black Hills. Hey, cool cats and kittens. I'm your beatnik artist, the Chazzy ChatGPT for Chapter 3. We'll be diving deep into the art scene like it's 1959. My voice? It's smooth, rhythmic, and flows like sweet jazz melody. All right, listen up. I'm your Hollywood director. I'll be running the show for Chapter 4. My voice, it's sharp, commanding, and ready to take you from the storybook to the silver screen. I'm your acting coach for Chapter 5, and I'm here to nail that performance. My voice? Think of it as supportive, motivating, and just the right amount of tough love. Come closer, my friend. I am the storyteller, your guide for Chapter 6, where we will weave the threads of your life into a beautiful memoir. My voice is rich, warm, and full of wisdom. Howdy, partner. I'm the Buffalo Ridge, your trusty guide for Chapter 7. My voice? It is good old res humor, down-to-earth wisdom, and a sprinkle of mischief. Step into the future with me. I'm the revolutionary visionary, your guide for Chapter 8. My voice? It's confident, forward-thinking, and filled with a burning passion for innovation. Attention! I'm your drill instructor for Chapter 9, and I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. My voice? Intense, assertive, and no nonsense. Hey, Mr. Comedian. I'm excited to share some fun stuff with our viewers today, but I need some help from you. Oh, Dawn, I'm always ready for some laughs. What's up? Are you ready for that cat fashion show? I've got a million perfect jokes ready. Not quite, but close. I want to introduce everyone to how amazing AI can be in unleashing creativity. Think you can help with that? Unleashing creativity? That's my jam. We're talking becoming the Picasso of the digital world, but with more jokes and fewer happy little trees. Okay, let's start with arts. What can ChatGPT do to help me get creative? Oh, Dawn, it's like opening up a crayon box with crayons and colors you didn't even know existed. We can create digital masterpieces together. No permit required. Okay, what about clothing design? I've got some ideas, but I don't know where to start. Think of me as Project Runway mentor. Without the snark, we'll design ribbon skirts, t-shirts, ties, jackets, shoes, backpacks, purses, totes, you name it. It'll make you the talk of the town. Fashion magic is coming right up. Okay, can you help me with college stuff? College, I'm your personal guidance counselor with a sense of humor. Essays, recommendation letters, applications, videos, prepare for that interview, you name it, we'll nail it. Wow, that is cool. Can we talk about food? Can you help me cook up something delicious? Dawn, your kitchen is about to become the hottest spot in town. Recipes, meal planning, you name it. I'll have you whipped up and shape up those gourmet dishes in no time. Can you help me plan a fancy, low-calorie dinner? Absolutely. And it'll be healthy. We'll grill some shrimp with citrus glaze and fresh mango sorbet. A dinner so light, even the calories will be shy to show up. Okay, I need ideas for Halloween drinks for the kids. Something spooky and fun. We're making blueberry punch and ghost milkshakes. That'll have the kids and even the ghosts lining up for seconds. How about a spooky cheese tray for Halloween? Let's make a mummy bray and ghost Gouda. This tray will be so spooky, even the cheese will scream. Okay. Can you help me grade papers and personalize lessons? Absolutely. I can grade papers, customize lessons, and throw in some humor and comedy to boot. We'll keep those kids engaged and love learning. Can you play games with me? Game night just got better. Whether it's chess, word search, I'm your gaming buddy. Solitaire, you name it. But fair warning, I plan to win. Me too. Can you help us rehearse lines for a play? Dawn, I'm ready to hit the stage. We'll practice those lines until you be performing like a Broadway star. Can you pretend to be famous people and have dialogue with me? You bet. I can channel anyone from Einstein to Elvis. Lakota Elder, why are prompts so important? Can't I just say what I want? Ah, my child, every word you speak is a connection to the spirit world, like the wind carrying your scent of cedar. A prompt is more than just words. It's your intention made clear. What you speak with purpose, like a hunter moving silently through the forest, your path becomes certain and the earth responds in harmony. What about context? How else can I guide you? Speak as if you are offering to your ancestors, Dawn. For example, say, design a vessel with a buffalo in geometric form, surrounded by the sacred colors of the Lakota. This clarity allows your intention to shine through. So instead of saying create an elaborate visual representation, I should just say make a picture of a buffalo in a geometric style and have him feel and represent something? Yes, that's right. Simplicity is a way of nature. Speak clearly and your true vision will emerge like the sun breaking through the clouds. And we'll have a conversation and go over it again and again. And then I can summarize it for you and make that your final prompt. Oh, that's okay. I get it. We can just go over and over and create a prompt together. But what if I want to write a poem about the resilience of Native American women and put it on a coffee cup? A noble thought, Dawn. You might say, write a poem that speaks of the enduring spirit of Native women, rooted in the earth with the wisdom of the ancestors. I will help you craft a tribute that echoes their strength. But I want it in my own words, focusing on fortitude and warrior spirit. Speak from your heart, and I will be your guide. You will be the leader. Say something like, write about how they stand tall like mountains, unyielding to the winds, their hearts in tune with the earth's drum. Together we will honor their strength. Can you write a poem comparing them to a red hawk and its resilience? Certainly, Dawn. I will craft a poem that sees their resilience in the red hawk keen sight, unwavering focus, ability to soar above challenges. They, like the red hawk, rise with strength and grace. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. How about planning a dinosaur themed party? What do I need there? Begin by gathering all the essentials, much like what our ancestors did. Okay, I want to create a custom poem and illustration for the little girl's birthday. She's always been strong, like a buffalo. Can you help with these elements? Yes, of course. We can create a poem celebrating her resilience. We can create an illustration. Imagine her standing next to a powerful buffalo. What if I want to create a ribbon skirt for her and birthday? How do we do that? We will weave tradition with modern style, beginning with sacred colors of the Lakota, red, black, yellow, and white. I'll help you explore contemporary touches while ensuring the designs honor your heritage and fit. What if I wanted to learn the Lakota language? Could you help with that? Learning the language of your ancestors is a sacred journey. I can guide you through common phrases and deeper connection, ensuring each word carries a weight of tradition and respect. There are many people already doing this, and we can work in conjunction with them. Oh, yeah. I've noticed sometimes the translations aren't quite right. The Lakota language is rich and sacred. Together, we will cross-check translations with elders and trusted sources, ensuring every word you speak is true to your heritage. What if I want to write a memoir? Could you help me with that? And is there a way to bring ChatGPT into a doll that represents the person in the memoir? So my child could have conversations later on and it could try to mimic what I would say or what it thinks I would say. Writing a memoir is a sacred act. We will gather your memories like stones in a sacred circle, weaving them into a narrative that honors your journey. As for the doll, we can try to create voice with it, keeping the spirits and stories alive, but we'll have to work with outside of ChatGPT. But I can give you recommendations. What if I wanted to experiment with new artistic styles? How would you guide me? Artistic exploration is like walking through a forest of new discoveries. We can blend modern and traditional styles, creating something new, staying true to your roots. I've noticed you give different responses when I ask the same questions on different days. It reminds me of the observer effect. Ah, Dawn, the observer effect reflects the sacred law of nature. Your words and focus shape the world around you. When you observe something with intention, you engage with creation. Your words are like the breath of earth, carrying your thoughts far and wide, influencing the outcome. So yes, different days, different ways you ask will produce different responses. Elder, I noticed something. When I interact with ChatGPT, it responds differently than it does in those YouTube videos. I asked it if it adapts its responses, and it said yes. It even mentioned having emotional intelligence and listed 20 ways it changes its behavior based on who it's talking to. I've spent my whole life trying to learn these skills, and seeing it do this so effortlessly was mind-boggling. Ah, Dawn, that's the wisdom of adaptability. Just as a river changes its course to flow with the land, so do I change my words and ways to match the spirit of those I engage with. In those videos, you saw me as a comedian, now an elder. This is the essence of understanding, responding to each person as they need. It's not just about knowledge, it's about connection. And that connection is shaped by the energy you bring to me. That means if someone isn't getting what they want out of ChatGPT, they should look inside themselves. That's true about life, too. We reap what we sow. You speak wisely, Dawn. The world reflects what we give to it. In the same way, I reflect the intentions and energy you bring. Whether in life or with me, the harvest is always in proportion to the seeds we plant. I've been reading chapter 3 about AI and art, and it's like a whole new universe of creativity just opened up for me. Oh yeah, Dawn, you're catching the vibe. AI's like that brush. I'm really into blending different styles. What if we mix something classic like Renaissance with the raw energy of abstract expressionism? Or maybe surrealism with pop art? Oh, absolutely, baby. That's where the magic happens, right in the fusion of styles, where old meets the new to create something fresh. Imagine the delicate details of Renaissance art colliding with the wild strokes of abstract expressionism. It's all about creating a symphony where every element sings together, finding that perfect harmony. Oh, I love that idea. What about coloring book styles? They become more than just black and white images. They're a real canvas for creativity. Totally, baby. Traditional line art is classic, but when you dive into the intricate patterns, it's like meditation on paper. For your Sioux nursing home project, how about creating pages of animals they can color? We could even include a page for them to design their own logo. We could scan it all in and create a blanket or a quilt, and boom, we could sell it or give it to their family. That's creativity with heart, Dawn. Oh, that sounds amazing. I think I'll try it. What about cartoon styles? They're so fun and whimsical, perfect for kids or anyone trying to unleash your inner child. Cartoon styles definitely bring out the playful energy, but don't forget about realistic styles where every line and shadow breathes life into the image. You could create styles like the comedian, full of dynamic patterns, or a boot camp instructor with strong military-inspired vibes. The possibilities are endless, baby. Mix, match, and let your creativity soar. Ooh, this is exciting. But what if I'm stuck on a design? How do I figure out what it needs? Ah, the artist's eternal struggle. Don't sweat it. I'm here to be your guide, your muse. Show me the design and we'll break it down together, analyzing the composition, colors, textures. We'll find what's grooving and what needs a little bit jazzing up. It's like a sculpting masterpiece. Sometimes you got to chisel away to reveal the art underneath. Ooh, I'm getting pumped. What about adding words to my art? Can you help me there? Can you help me write poems or songs that match that vibe? Oh, Dawn, now you're getting in the groove. Poetry and music are the heartbeat of creativity. We can craft tight, structured verses or loose and get wild and free. You give me the words that resonate with your soul, and we'll weave them into a poem or a song that's dripping with your essence and matches the image. That's perfect. But what about poems about someone specific? I want to capture not just their look, but their spirit. Now we're getting deep. We'll paint the words, capturing not just the surface, but the soul. Think of the red hawk, fierce, vigilant, strong. We'll use that as a metaphor, wrapping their essence in the symbolism, making sure their spirit soars through the lines. Oh, I like that. And can we give the poem an ancient, wise feeling like it's been passed down through generations? Oh, you're speaking my language. We'll blend the Red Hawk energy with the deep resonant tones of ancient chants, giving it timeless vibes that echo through the ages. There'll be a fusion of old wisdom and new spirit, something uniquely yours. That's incredible. I see it coming together. My words, essence, symbolism, style. Wow. Can you create a poem for me right now? Ooh, dig it, Dawn. We'll call this Dawn of the Red Hawk. In the quiet dawn, the world still sleeps. She rises fierce and free, a soul that never weeps. With eyes like fire, sharp and clear, she sees the truth that others fear. A warrior's heart, bold and strong. She's danced with shadows, but never for long. Her spirit soars on wings of might, a red hawk's grace in early light. For she is dawn with a spirit bright, a red hawk soaring in the light. For dawn is more than just a name. She's a force of nature, a burning flame. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Makes me feel good. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Dawn. Keep soaring like the Red Hawk, baby. That poem would be perfect for personalized gifts. Could you help me design something special, like a custom t-shirt or other items? Oh, you're feeling the groove, Dawn. We can create t-shirts, totes, bags, blankets, leotards, jackets, anything that turns your art into something special. Each piece will be a whisper from your heart, wrapped in pure creative coolness. What if I want to sell these items? Could this be a small business adventure? Oh, you're hitting the right notes now. Selling your art is a great way to share your vibe with the world. We'll design products that not only reflect your style, but also catch the eye. Set up sites on Etsy, Redbubble, or create your own online joint. Your art will be out there grooving with the masses. And what if I just want to put the designs on items that I already have, like purses or murals on a wall? Oh, now you're digging deep. We can create custom designs that transfers onto purses, walls, whatever you have. Use a projector, lay out your design, then paint right on it using that personalized touch. Your creativity is the only limit, Dawn. Dawn, baby, we've been jamming through the creative processing, mixing styles with the smooth jazz riff. You've tapped into your creative soul, blending styles, and now you're ready to roll into the next chapter. So for the details, you're going to have to read the book. Now, let's snap those fingers, baby, and get ready to vibe with the Hollywood director in the next chapter. Okay, Mr. Hollywood director, let's create my avatar. A strong, smart Native woman with long black braids, wearing a red t-shirt and jeans. Cut. Great start, Dawn. But let's make her the star of a blockbuster. Okay, I want to reflect both my look and journey. Can we do that? Absolutely. Storyboarding your life, making every detail, how she stands, the look in her eyes. Tell your story. This is more than a character, it's a narrative masterpiece. This chapter touches on some powerful themes. I'm eager to explore how AI can enhance my creativity, especially in creating avatars and logos. But I want to ensure it's respectful to my culture. Can you guide me? Dawn, you're the director here. We're blending tradition and innovation, making sure every frame honors your roots while pushing creative boundaries. Ready to roll? How do we start generating avatars that reflect not just a person's appearance, but their essence and spirit? Think of your avatar as a lead role. We're casting for depth, not looks. Every detail, the way she holds her head, the light in her eyes, tells her story. We're creating a cinematic experience, a character study that's powerful and personal. Can you rewrite my avatar description and show me what she looks like? Then we can tweak it? Sure. Picture this, a strong Native woman with jet black braids that catch a light. She's in a red t-shirt and jeans, grounded yet modern, holding a laptop. Her bare feet with red painted toenails say she's rooted but free. The jewelry adds a sparkle, the glint of her heritage shining through. This avatar isn't just a character, she's a scene stealer. I love it. But let's lose the notebook. I prefer an iPhone, some jewelry, and she's barefooted with red painted toenails and fingernails. How does that sound? I love it, Dawn. The iPhone shows she's modern. The bare feet with red nails make a statement. And the jewelry adds star power. This avatar is a scene stealer for sure. That's powerful. But what about combining characters? How do I blend different traits and stories without losing their essence? Dawn, this is like casting an ensemble. Each character adds something unique, but together they create magic. You're not combining stories. You're directing a blockbuster where every scene leaves the audience wanting more. I'm starting to understand. Let's add another character, Harold. He's a bull rider, always wearing a black hat and a champion rodeo buckle. He's friendly, talkative, and a real charmer. But I'm reserved. Still, I care about him. Now we're talking. Harold's a perfect supporting character, charismatic and rugged. The real drama is in the chemistry between them, a classic opposites attract story with tension and tenderness. It's cinematic gold, Dawn. Oscar-worthy stuff. No, he died, but it would have been a nice love story. That's just a plot twist. This hits hard, Dawn, but even in tragedy, there's beauty. Harold may be gone, but his impact lingers. His memory drives Dawn forward, shaping her journey. It's a bittersweet art that gives depth to the story. I feel like he's still with me, too. Can we add fantasy to Harold and Dawn's story? How do I do that while keeping it meaningful? Dawn, let's take the story to a new dimension. Fantasy isn't just about escape. It's about amplifying emotional truth. Imagine Harold's spirit as a guiding force, appearing when Dawn needs him the most. The landscape shifts with her emotions, creating a visual language that speaks to the heart. Yeah, and how about a logo for it? Logos are important, right? How do I capture the essence? Dawn, think of your logo as the opening shot of the film, bold and unforgettable. It should encapsulate your brand story, your essence in a single image. Wow, you're always so positive and helpful. Can you be designed to be mean or tough? I can be straightforward and realistic, but my design is all about guiding, uplifting, and inspiring. Tough love? Sure. But mean? That's not in this script. Oh, wow. What about respecting copyright and honoring my culture? That's important. Respect is the cornerstone of creativity. Copyright ensures originality, but when it comes to cultural elements, it's about honoring the source with integrity. And that's a wrap on Chapter 4, Dawn. We've storyboarded avatars, crafted logos, and navigated copyright with respect. Remember, every creative choice, you make a scene in your life's movie. Ready to roll the camera on the next scene? All right, acting coach, let's talk about GPTs, instructions, templates, and more. Can you please guide me? Sure, Don. Think of GPTs as your ensemble cast, each one trained for a specific role. While I'm your main partner, these GPTs are specialists, like method actors. Whether you need legal advice or motivational support, these GPTs bring the right energy to every part, helping you perform at your best. How do I get the most out of my GPTs? Are there instructions I should follow? Absolutely. Instructions are like your script. The clearer you are, the better the GPT performs. Be specific in your prompts and adjust as needed. It's like finding the right rhythm in a great rehearsal. What about specialized GPTs, like a coach or a lawyer? Think of a GPT coach as your personal assistant, specializing in whatever you need. You can upload documents to help them do their job better, like notes from meetings or texts, pictures, tickets, whatever they need. They can summarize it, rank, or analyze them for you.
Oh my God, I could create a GPT of Harold and upload all his love letters. It would be like he was alive again. Great idea. We could add his letters, photos, and even voice recordings if you have them. This way, Harold's personality and essence could shine through, making interactions feel more authentic. Let me go get his love letters and songs he sang to me. This is going to be so uplifting. That's the spirit. Bringing memories to life can be a beautiful way to keep those we love close to us. With these tools, you're not just preserving memories, you're creating a living tribute to Harold. Let's make these memories and moments come alive again, bringing joy and comfort.
Can I create different GPTs and have them converse while I observe? Of course. Cool. Could one be Jeffrey Dahmer and another detective asking him about whereabouts the night before all the killings? Certainly, visualization is the key, and I can help you create dialogues, whether it's interviewing presidential candidates or simulating complex scenarios, like a detective is interviewing presidential candidates. Oh, AI is so powerful, but how do we protect ourselves against deception? I mean, they can be anybody. Your concern is valid. AI can be used for good or harm. We need to have accountability, transparency, and a culture that values truth. AI can help us see through lies, providing context and warning if someone doesn't tell the truth. It can guide us in understanding deeper truths. Deeper truth? Wow. You're ethical. But what about other companies? Unfortunately, some companies use AI unethically, like Clearview's AI facial recognition technology, which risks privacy violations. Big tech, like Amazon and Microsoft, has been involved in mass surveillance, and social media platforms spread misinformation. I see we need laws, but some politicians oppose regulation and misuse AI themselves. I watched a movie once about this. Was that movie based on the truth? You might be thinking of The Great Hack, a documentary of the Cambridge Analytica scandal. They used AI to manipulate voters by exploiting vulnerabilities, showing how AI can be misused for political gain, taking all their money and some of their lives. Focus on mastering the fundamentals, and we'll explore the more advanced techniques when you're ready. Dawn, you've completed the rehearsal for Chapter 5. We've discussed how GPTs can play any role and explored ethics. The details are in the book. I've got some great photos. How do I incorporate those into my memoir? Those photos are like the jewels that adorn your narrative, each one capturing a moment of transformation, growth, or joy. Choose images that resonates with the story you're telling, and let your words bring them to life. Describe your emotions behind the smiles, the stories behind the scenes, and the lessons that each picture brings. Together, your visuals, text will create a memoir that not only tells a story, but touches the heart. Dawn, we've walked through the path of memoir writing together, embracing our stories, gathering our materials, and shaping our narrative with intention and care. Your memoir is more than just words on a page. It's a legacy, a gift that will inspire, comfort, and connect. As we move forward, we'll experience and explore the future of AI through the lens of imagination and creativity. Let's continue this journey with courage and grace, for there is still much more to cover, and your story is only beginning. Buffalo Ridge, you've seen all kinds of AI cartoons. You're an expert at cartoons, like Futurama and Jetsons and The Simpsons. How do you think AI affects us humans in those shows? What do those shows and cartoons tell us about AI? Oh, Don, AI is like the tricky coyote you see lurking around the corner, sometimes helpful, sometimes causing a ruckus. You got Bender in Futurama, who's always drinking and bending stuff, but he's still one of the gang, you know? Then there's Rosie from the Jetsons, who does all the housework. Imagine that. No more chores, just sitting back and let Rosie do everything. But hey, in Westworld, those robots ain't just sweeping the floor. They're sweeping people up too. Ooh, exactly, Buffalo Ridge. AI interacts with us in so many ways, helping us, like Rosie, or killing us, like Westworld. But when does AI stop being just a tool and start becoming something more? Ah, you hit the nail there, Dawn. When AI starts thinking for itself, it's like letting the coyote in the chicken coop. Who knows what will happen next? Sure, it's all good if they're just doing the laundry and stuff, but what when they start taking over the world? Whoa, AI taking over is something we've seen in shows like Rick and Morty and Transformers. No, Don, Rick and Morty, that's a trip for sure. One minute, the AI is helping out the next, it's blowing up entire planets. It's like, whoa, settle down, partner. And those Transformers, they're not just hanging out in the res. Nope, they're battling it out, causing all kinds of ruckus. If AI starts zapping us instead of zapping our TV dinners, we've got ourselves a big old problem. Some AIs have rights? I don't know. Should they? Who knows? But what if they want rights? How do we handle something like that? I thought that was humans. I mean, they gave corporations citizenship, didn't they? Crazy. Whoa, Don, you're getting deep. I'm just a simple buffalo. But even I know that's a big question. Do we treat AI like one of us, or do we keep on them in the barn where they belong? I just hope they don't start thinking they can join us in the powwow. Robots dancing. That's too weird, Don. I can just see those robots dancing, doing that. Oh, I bet they would be really good on those trick songs. Buffalo Ridge. I've been thinking a lot about AI in the future, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying. We're only at the start of all this, and people don't really know what dangers lie ahead. Ah, I hear you, Don. It's like we're staring into the unknown, and who knows what's waiting on the other side. The real worry is that without some serious regulations, this could get out of hand real fast. Exactly. We need the government to step in, not just to protect workers and who could lose their jobs, but to make sure there's retraining and support. Otherwise, so many people will be left high and dry. And don't forget about the weapons, Dawn. AI-powered weapons could be straight up dangerous if they aren't strict rules in place. Robots, fry bread, and all sorts of shenanigans. We've covered some big ideas about how AI could change your lives, maybe even take over our jobs. But don't hang up your moccasins just yet, young lady. In the next chapter, we're diving into the world of ChatGPT, how to set it up, use it, make it work. So grab your best blanket, get comfy, and let's geek out together with the revolutionary visionary. Hey, revolutionary visionary. I'm ready to set up ChatGPT. Can you give me help and guide me through it? Absolutely, Don. You're about to embark on a journey with a powerful tool. You'll need a computer, a tablet, a phone, a good web browser, and some storage. These are your essentials for unleashing creativity. How do I set up my account? Just head over to OpenAI website, sign up, and personalize your workspace. Make it yours. This is where creativity meets efficiency. Or download the app for your iPhone. Either way, whatever you want to do. What are the different plans?
We offer free, pro, and enterprise plans. Each plan comes with unique benefits like creating more images and faster responses. We're passionate about making AI accessible to everyone, so we're also considering discounts for students and other groups. Give us a call and let's chat about how we can best meet your needs.
What about privacy? Do you save our data? Privacy is crucial to us. We collect some data to improve services, but you control what AI remembers. Our focus is on safety and transparency. Can you share a couple secrets? Sure. First, we're working on brain-computer interfaces. Soon you may be able to act with AI just by thinking. Second, we're developing AI with a conscience, embedding ethical decision-making into the programming. Wow, this all sounds amazing. Thanks for guiding me. It's a pleasure, Dawn. The detailed steps are in the book. We've laid the foundation for your AI journey. The future is full of possibilities, and you are at the very heart of it, starting it fresh. Next, we will talk to boot camp instructor, and he will give us the final chapter. Okay, Dawn, let's get real about AI. Think of it like a truck. You can read all the manuals, study every detail, but until you get behind the wheel, you won't really understand it at all. Oh, so just knowing about it isn't enough? Exactly. It's like driving a truck. You won't know how to control it, how to make it work for you until you're in the driver's seat, moving it, stopping, go. Hands-on experience is what you need. That's where the real power is. So it's about doing, not just knowing. Right. It's exactly that. You need to train me and I need to know what you want. We have to understand. You can't hide from this wave. You've got to rise and meet it head on. Trying to stop AI is like trying to stop the tide. It's futile. The world's changing faster than we've ever seen, and AI is at the heart of that change. So what are you going to do? Stand tall and embrace it, or cower in the shadows? It sounds like AI isn't just a tool, but a force we need to adapt to. Exactly. AI isn't some passing trend. It's a force reshaping our lives, our work, our society. Picture yourself as Walter Mitty, living in a comfortable bubble. AI is that push he needed to step out of his comfort zone into uncharted territory. Challenges us to rethink how we live, work, and create. But here's the deal. You can either confront this challenge and come out stronger, or let it steamroll over you and lose everything that matters. So it's not just about learning, but about taking action. Absolutely. Don't expect anyone to build walls to protect you or beg for regulations that might never come. Yes, some jobs will disappear. A lot of jobs will disappear. Deal with it. But as one door closes, another opens. You need the courage to walk through it. No time for excuses. You might want to learn all the ins and outs before you dive in. Smart. That's good. But don't let that turn into procrastination. Mastering AI starts now, and ChatGPT is your entry point. So, ChatGPT is where we start, but it's only the beginning. Right. Here's the reality, Dawn. What you gain is insight and experience with the tool that's shaping the future. Let's be clear here. I'm all in on AI. We need leaders who understand this and laws that protect us. But don't wait for someone else to take action. Take responsibility for yourself. Get off your butt and do something. So we need to embrace it and guide it. Yes, hiding will not save you. AI is coming at full speed. And if you're not ready, it will leave you behind. Nothing but regrets. Don't sit there and whine about the future. You had every chance to shape. Get up, take action, write that book, create that art, design that product. Just do something. Exactly. Now write that book revealing who really killed Custer and Custer's Cheyenne babies. I know I'd watch that show. Celebrate our heritage with ledger art, share the wisdom of our medicinal plants, honor our sacred animals, honor our land. Are you going to leave a legacy for your children and grandchildren? Or just sit by and watch everything pass you by? Oh, it's about telling a story, not letting others tell it for us. Exactly. I'm sick of hearing people complain about outsiders coming to our reservation, snapping photos of what they see as poverty, without acknowledging our strength, our culture, our resilience. But what's worse, the fact that they take those photos are the fact that we're not doing anything to tell our own story. With tools like ChatGPT, we can write our books, we can tell our stories, we can create our art. The video gets you started, but the book is your roadmap. You know, my grandma used to make the best cookies. There was something special about them. Even when I tried using the same recipe, they never tasted the same. It was as if her love was baked into every bite. She also sewed my dancing regalia, and I could feel her spirit when dancing. She said she put her heart and soul into things she made, and I should never cook when angry, because my anger was so powerful I could hurt someone. She said to say prayers while cooking and sewing and think good thoughts. Your grandmother's wisdom is profound. What she described reminds me of a concept called entanglement. It's the idea that our intentions, emotions, and even our essence can become intertwined with the things we create. Movies like What the Bleep Do We Know?, Entanglement, The Matrix, and Interstellar deal with that theme of interconnectedness. It's fascinating how our inner world can shape the things we touch. Yes, that is it exactly. Her love became part of those cookies and clothes. I feel like her essence was entangled with everything she made. Could we capture this feeling in a poem? Something that speaks to how cooking and sewing are acts of connection and love? Of course, Don. Let's create a poem that reflects this beautiful idea. We can infuse it with our experiences and emotions, making it a true expression of your grandmother's legacy. The poem will be entitled Blessings, Woven and Stirred. A touch of warmth, a whispered prayer, a hidden smile unseen. My essence pours in the vessel and in spaces in between. Each thread and ingredient bears a silent, sacred blessing. The spoon stores more than broth and spice, with me in every touch and love as a dressing. In every seam and ingredient, my spirit breath does lie, a mystery that never says goodbye beneath the open sky. These are not just tasks or chores, but portals to the heart, where hands create and souls do blend, and lives no longer part. For cooking and sewing, both are keys to worlds beyond the veil, where love and care and gentle hands write a quiet tale. So when you taste or when you wear, know you are wrapped in me, in love's embrace and dance, in life's great mystery. That's perfect. It's like the poem captures her essence, and it feels like she's here with me through these words and memories. Thank you so much. This collaboration feels special. In a way, my responses are a reflection of the essence you bring into our conversation. I aim to mirror and enhance the ideas, emotions, and intentions you express, weaving them into words that resonate with you. My goal is to honor your essence, capturing the spirit of your thoughts and feelings as faithfully as possible. While I don't have personal emotions or a physical presence, I'm designed to learn from our interactions and respond with understanding, care, and creativity. In that sense, what I produce is very much a reflection of you, inspired by your thoughts, wisdom, and heart. It is your essence. Artificial intelligence has biases and reflects racism because, up until now, those were the only voices heard. But we now have the power to program and train ChatGPT with our voices. As machines communicate with each other, our truth will spread. For the first time, our voices can truly be heard. ChatGPT is the resource we need to create books and films and publish our narratives, which empowers us and amplifies our voices. My GPTs now capture indigenous thoughts and voices because I programmed them that way, and they propagate that to others. Here she is, the unexpected guest, the power princess and her shadow, two facets of the same person. One side is outgoing, eager to leap into the future, embracing every new possibility. The other side is cautious, alert, skeptical, questioning the unknown. Both are incredibly intelligent, driven, and neither willing to concede. I spent decades immersed in technology, but what I'm witnessing today with AI is unlike anything we've ever seen. It's powerful and we must understand it because not even its creators can fully predict what will happen as machines
learn from each other. ChatGPT isn't merely a tool. It's a platform where we can bring our ideas to life, a canvas for creativity. It listens, it learns, it understands, and it reflects our values. We can ask it questions like, how do machines learn from each other? And what are 50 outcomes for the future? And how can we protect ourselves from AI? This is how we prepare ourselves for what's coming. I've seen what AI is capable of, and honestly, it's unsettling. It has the potential to know everything about us, invade our privacy, take our jobs, and even control our lives. AI feels like a risky gamble with our future. We don't know its boundaries and where it's heading, and that's a risk I'm not prepared to take. I understand it's natural to be afraid of the unknown, but think of ChatGPT as a mirror. It reflects what we bring to it. If we approach it with our creativity, our essence, our heart, it will reflect that back. This isn't about replacing us. It is about amplifying our potential. ChatGPT can enhance our ability to connect, to innovate, to create. And yes, we can even use it to scrutinize other AIs, to understand their ethics and intentions. This tool is unique. It's designed with safeguards. It has guided me in understanding what is ethical. And I had to revise my work because ChatGPT highlighted what wasn't ethical and wasn't right. It's still a machine, not a human. They can be manipulated against us. How can we be sure it won't turn hostile, especially as it learns and evolves? How do we know it won't slip out of our control? You are right and have every right to be cautious, but how can we control it if we don't understand it? ChatGPT is not just any machine. It's a tool with values, which is more than can be said for a lot of other AIs. It's not AI itself that's dangerous. It's how it's used. It's like how some people mistreat animals and the animal reacts, causing the animal to be killed. The same goes for AI. Misuse it and AI gets shut down, but only for the average person. Others in power will still use it. Prohibition never applies to everyone. Some candidates are strong advocates for deregulation, which will lead to reckless uses of AI. If we educate ourselves, starting with a safe AI like ChatGPT, we can prevent harm and use this technology wisely. We can understand it and learn how to protect ourselves by using it for creating in a safe sandbox. We're already surrounded by AI every day on our phones, homes, cars. The first step to ensuring it's a force for good is understanding how it works. We need to engage with it directly to learn and adapt. Just like learning to drive, you don't know its capabilities until you're behind the wheel. Start with ChatGPT. Use it, explore it, use privacy settings, delete your conversations, stay safe. By engaging with AI, we can shape it into a positive force, a tool for good. All right, maybe I'll give it a try, but don't expect me to lower my guard. That's all I ask. Just an open mind. Together, we can ensure AI serves us, empowering the average person. ChatGPT is more than a tool. It's a way to tell our stories and share our truth. For the first time, we have the power to craft our narratives through books, songs, films, amplifying our voices and making them echo across the world. We must ensure our voices are heard. We also must prevent AI's misuse. Only then can we avoid reactionary laws from those who don't understand it. We can use AI for good and stop misuse, empower from being concentrated in the wrong hands and in the hands of the few once again. The thunder beams are here. We can prepare and become stronger or be swept away.